taking life at Panakhon Sri Ayutthaya. Let's go!
What job do you do?
Well, I have two jobs.
Job.
One is a facilities coordinator. As that means I work in a company, and I have to do preventive maintenance. I have to look at things and find out if they are going to break before they do, and then ask someone to fix it. And and help the office work. Yeah, and the other job as I'm an actress.
What job do I do? Chemistry. What job do you work?
I'm an English teacher.
What country do you work? Canada.
Yeah.
What country do you work?
Spain.
I work in South Korea.
How many days do you work per week?
Well, in the facilities job, 5 days a week.
How many days do you work per week?
5 days a week.
How many days do you work per week? How many days? Five.
How far is it from your work? 10 minutes on the subway.
How far is it from your work?
You mean how far my home is
Yes,
from?
yes.
Okay, half an hour, give or take.
How far from your work?
Easy. C'est quoi, comment dire, c'est mon travail?
How far from your workplace?
C'est combien de minutes de chez vous? Mon travail? 30 minutes.
How long have you worked? How long have I worked as a teacher? Just 1 year.
How long have you worked?
Depuis 40 ans, je travaille. J'ai 20 years.
How long have you worked?
There, in this place, I have worked for 5.5 years. It's going to be 6 years.
What do you do start and finish work?
8 to 4.
I get up at 9.
What time do you start and finish work?
Well, I start 8:30 in the morning. I'm supposed to finish at 3:30 in the afternoon, but I usually finish around 5 or 5:30.
How do you go to your workplace?
I take the train.
How do you go to your workplace?
The cycle?
How do you go to your workplace?
Well, I take the subway. I have a 5-minute subway ride, and then 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after I have to walk.
What is a lesson that you choose to do this work? Why?
Why? The field to me.
Well, first it was money. I lived with my parents, and I was so tired of living with my parents, and I needed independence, and I couldn't afford it if I didn't have a steady job. And then, the company was really nice, people were nice, so that's why I stayed.
What is a reason that you choose to do this work?
Why do I choose to do this work?
Yes, why do you?
Because I like working with people.
Working late.
What is your goal in your life?
Oh,
Goal.
I'm still trying to find out. I liked a lot of things, so I hope I get to do as many as them as possible. But other than that, yeah.
What is your goal in your life? goal?
Too many to list.
What is your goal in your
My
life?
goal in life? To travel the world.
What job opportunity are in your job?
In my job, in the same area, there are receptionist jobs, facilities manager jobs, office manager jobs. I'm a facilities coordinator, which is in between. Maintenance technicians, real estate people. It's very wide. It's very difficult to explain exactly what it is, and I think it's expanding. So there are, who knows, many things could fit in there.
Not really any. Yeah.
Les opportunités dans mon job. To see people evolve.
How do you feel about your job?
I like it. It's nice.
I liked it at the beginning. I found it very interesting, but now I'm a bit tired of it. It's 6 years is a long time for me to be doing the same thing.
How do you feel about your job?
I like it.
How do you feel about your colleagues?
About my colleagues, that's the part I like the most about the place I am. I'm with people who I can learn from, so I really like it.
How do you feel about your colleagues?
My colleague, like them.
How do you feel about your colleagues?
I have none.
Okay.
I work alone.
Okay, thanks.
How do you feel about your boss?
My boss? Oh, she's nice sometimes. Yeah.
How do you feel about your boss?
I'm the boss.
Oh. How do you feel about your boss?
Well, she's really cool. I've always been very lucky. I have to say, it's not always like that. I hear a lot of horror stories, but I have been very lucky. I've always had good bosses, and they've always been nice to me, and I've been always able to learn from them.
Okay, thank you.